In everyday driving, situations occur that require reflex actions to avoid danger. However, turning the steering wheel sharply to avoid an obstacle can negatively affect road holding. This is where the Dynamic Stability Control in Territory's AccuTrack Plus system can play a vital role by controlling the brakes, if necessary the engine, and in some cases the transmission as well. The Dynamic Stability Control in the Territory is the first and only system of its kind in an Australian-built car. The system includes the following components: speed sensors on each wheel, a rotation rate sensor which measures the car's rotation around its vertical axis, and a steering angle sensor registering the driver's intended steering line. Information from the sensors is fed to the control unit 25 times per second, which then computes how and when it needs to intervene to help you avoid a potentially dangerous situation. As the driver reacts, the Dynamic Stability Control system begins to take effect. When the driver swerves quickly to the left, the steering angle sensor detects the change in direction and transmits this information to the control unit. Simultaneously, the rotation rate sensor signals that the car is understeering. That means the car is drifting straight ahead towards the obstacle. In a split second, the Dynamic Stability Control brakes the left rear wheel briefly, which creates the counterforce required to set the vehicle back on its intended course. Having pulled the wheel over to keep the car in the left lane to avoid the obstacle, the car now has a tendency to oversteer, with the rear end wanting to drift away to the left. The torque to the right is greater than the driver wants. In this situation, Dynamic Stability Control brakes the left front wheel. The torque is reduced. Instead of going into a skid, the car remains stable thanks to the Dynamic Stability Control, and you can continue driving on in safety.